74% of Ukrainians don't trust the Ukrainian judicial system. That was the result of the opinion poll conducted in summer of 2021 by the Razumkov Center. Ukrainian courts hold third place from the bottom in the rating of the institutions by the level of trust. Among other anti-leaders are the Russian media and government officials. In the ordinary minds, courts are associated with corruption and lasting terms of the trial, while people often don't believe in the possibility of obtaining justice.
Generally, if the rights of an ordinary Ukrainian are violated, they simply shrug off, saying the judicial system is a costly, time-consuming and a troublesome process, and it's easier to just get over it. Now we are witnessing some kind of paralysis. The interval between trial hearings frequently takes from 6 to 8 months or even a year.
One of the most common reasons for delay in trying is the deficit in the number of judges. Renewing judges in Ukraine is quite impossible now, as the work of the High Qualification Commission that is in charge of candidates' selection has been blocked for 2 years. Due to the overload of cases, judges often resign. Even high salaries do not stop them. A judge of the Supreme Court, Oleg Tkachuk, says.
Ukraine currently experiences lack of about 3,000 judges. For example, there are now 10 judges out of 115 in the Kharkiv Court of Appeal. It turns out that the chance to consider a case timely in a month or two is extremely limited. Each judge works for 11 absentees.
Early in summer, the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine passed a regulation that should help to unblock the work of the High Qualification Commission of Judges, which administers the competition of judges, and the High Council of Judges, which monitors that the appointed judges work justly. The bodies have not started working. They have yet to select their members on a competitive basis.
Quite possibly by the end of this year, we will see the activity of both the Competition Committee and the Ethical Council. The judicial reform, although with unexpected delays, moves on the right track. And already next year we can expect the first results of the functioning judicial bodies.
The reform of the judicial system is not only a step towards democracy development and the rule of law. The trust of business and foreign investors to the judicial branch of the government will give an impetus to economic growth, experts say.
According to polls, the most important obstacle for investors to bring more money here is corruption and lack of justice. Roughly speaking, they are afraid that their property here will not be protected, that contract commitments won't be secured with the rule of law. Therefore, successful judicial reform is, of course, one of the main things that can help economic growth.
They plan to introduce a couple more changes to make the work of the judiciary transparent. In particular, the panel of jurors soon will become fully operational. The relevant draft regulation is already prepared for the parliament consideration. Reported by Nick Starkov and Yulia Krychkova, UATV News.